Hey guys, Gecko here, welcome back to another video. So this is what I got from the weekly, 2 engrams as you can see there, and we're about to decode the legendary one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is one of the top weapons that I've wanted for a really long time, and I showed off a little bit here. But yeah, I was really excited when this happened. Obviously it happened a little while ago. I haven't made a video in about a week, which is not excellent, but it's okay. I'm back in the swings. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of stuff has been going on, especially me getting Hawkmoon and stuff. This gameplay is not completely just to kind of show off Hawkmoon, because I don't use it that much. This is kind of a close quarters map for a lot of it, so I use a shotgun quite a bit. I honestly, even though I use a shotgun a lot in this and it gets me a lot of kills, I would rather, I am definitely in favor of the patch that they're coming out with so far. I haven't tried it out yet, but just from the idea of it, I think having less special weapon ammo will probably be a better thing, because I can't tell you how many fellow Winter's Lies I've been killed with at like sniper range. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's one of the things that happened. So if you guys didn't know, if you guys are just totally out of it and you play Destiny, that's weird, considering how like into the community, I don't know if that's the right phrase, but anyway, how into everything Bungie is and how informative they are. They're a very good company about this stuff. They pay very good attention to the community and have a little bit for a little while here. So yeah, I mean, I'm really just very pumped to continue to you know, be a consumer and when Destiny is the producer, because they're if you ask me, they're a pretty good developer. Activision might kind of have ruined a little bit of things, I think, on launch and stuff, but they're definitely they're doing a good job bringing this game up past, I mean, even beyond a little bit what it could and should be. You know, at this point at least. At launch, I understand it was a bit disappointing, but they are really trying hard. So if you guys don't know, basically yesterday a big trailer was released for House of Wolves, the next DLC release in Destiny. And if you guys didn't know already, sorry about that, I was looking down on my phone, the audio went weird. If you guys didn't know already, obviously the expansion The Dark Below has already been released. And to be honest, a lot of people kind of thought that was a little bit underwhelming in a lot of places. And I agree. I don't think the story missions were that great. I don't think the overall experience was that great. I thought the raid was fun and it was a good addition. And I've done the raid quite a bit. I'm almost level 32. I just have to max out my raid gear now. But yeah, I really, I do enjoy the raid. Though, what I admit is that the raid is nowhere near as good as the Vault of Glass was. Courtesan is not half of what the Vault of Glass was. The problem with it is that it's a bit too easy. And yes, I mean, to an extent that's a good thing, but I would rather have the kind of like adventure-y feeling that the Vault of Glass gives you, like traversing through all those caves and then the Gorgons that you have to pass and everything. Even though that can be very like rage-inducing and frustrating, it was fun and it was cool and I miss it. And you know, not that I miss it, you know, I mean, like I still play the Vault of Glass quite a bit now, but it's definitely a lot harder. My friend Ben would probably agree with that statement. The Vault of Glass it's pretty hard, especially compared to Courtesan. Courtesan, you basically, I mean, especially with the bridge cheese and everything, but even if you don't do that, it's just ridiculously easy. Like, you start out, you do the lantern part. If you have a hunter who goes in Viz and actually knows how to use it, you're gone in like a very short amount of time. Then, you know, you get to the bridge and stuff, and bridge, easiest thing in the world to cheese. I don't know how they haven't fixed that yet. Not saying that they should. I enjoy cheesing that thing. You know, whenever there's a raid that I can cheese, I probably will. Unless it's something really complicated. I'll never try and cheese the Vault of Glass. I promise you that. Unless it's something really easy. But like on Crota's End, the bridge cheese is just so easy. And if it's an easy way to get loot, let's do it, you know. But I think it's cooler if there is a challenge. And I'm not gonna tell my teammates, no, let's not do it. I want the experience. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. But still, it would be fun if they made it a little more challenging, because you cheese the bridge, and then legit you just do Death Singer, who's pretty easy. I mean, that can be a little ragey, and then you're already to Crota, and Crota is way easier than Atheon. All the things you have to do to beat Atheon, like, are you joking? It's so ridiculous compared to Crota. There's no comparison. So, I don't know. The big deal is that there's not being a raid released with House of Wolves, and people are kind of, I don't know, they're kind of upset about this. And I can see where people are coming from. Definitely. I can definitely see that. You know, the raid is a really, really, really big part of Destiny. And I completely agree on the front that it's a major part of what I play and the reason I play. It's just a lot of fun. And it's a good teamwork experience. But if you guys didn't know, basically what is happening is there's going to be something else replacing the raid. It's the Prison of Elders, also, you know, aka the arena. Sorry, I couldn't think of that for a second. Yeah, and it's going to be a 3-player thing, and it's supposed to be competitive or something, and it sounds cool. It's definitely not going to be a raid, and a lot of people are kind of worried about it, and, you know, I can definitely understand that. From my standpoint, I mean, most of what I do is the raids. That's mostly what I do at this point. I do some story missions when I get back into it and stuff, but for the most part, it's the raid. You know, when everything else is done, I'm just grinding for that gear, and it's a lot of fun. The raid is a really fun experience, so I can see why people are kind of worried about it, but it sounds like fun to me. I think it will be a good placeholder until the next raid, which is coming. They have confirmed that it is coming in Comet Plague of Darkness. So yeah, which is a huge, they've classified it as a major, like, expansion. It's coming sometime in, pardon me, I'm restarting my video here if it'll play. It's coming sometime in September, around when the game was released, and it's definitely going to have a good raid in it, and I think that's, excuse me guys, 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think that it's very important that Bungie does make a good raid this time. You know, because Crota's End was kind of a disappointment. You know, I've already talked about that a little bit. So House of Wolves was already kind of delayed, like 2 months. And I think that was partially for the reason of making a good raid, but I think they realized that it's going to be a little bit harder to make a good raid, you know, and I'm very, very glad, actually. In the long run, once Comet comes out, I think people will be glad that Bungie took the extra time to make a raid that is fun and cooperative and just a challenge, and yet not too hard or too easy to play. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be a good experience, and I'm pumped for it. I honestly am. I've put my trust in Bungie. So yeah, that is pretty much everything about the raid. So if you guys also don't know, there's I was watching Thunder's video about this. If you guys don't, never mind. I'm not gonna look up Thunder. I guess I don't even know what his. I guess it's the Legend of Thunder or something. I was watching one of his videos. I recently resubbed to him. I don't remember why I unsubbed a while ago. Anyways, he didn't know if this was a rumor or not, but he had heard that you would be able to upgrade your Vault of Glass weapons up to 365 damage, I think. Yes, 365, as well as Crota's End, I'm pretty sure. But it was not just, you know, it's not just exotics that you can upgrade now. It's gonna be legendary ones. And I can't find the exact tweet, but I remember it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it might have been Deej. But anyway, one of the Bungie employees said that the whole thing where you had to basically re-level all your gear once you upgraded it was a mistake. And so next time when you know, go to Xur or whatever, or however they have it set up, and you upgrade your gear to the next level, you know, you won't have to re-level the entire thing again, you know, like if you have a Galahorn, you won't have to work towards those Wolfpack rounds again, which is very nice. That I know a lot of people were very, very annoyed by that. But yeah, basically you'll probably, well, almost, he showed a picture of a Fatebringer, so you'll definitely be able to bring your Fatebringer up to 365 damage, which is pretty amazing because a lot of people love that weapon. I actually just got it pretty recently, so I haven't fully upgraded it or tried it out enough. But yeah, I'm going to do that and see how that fares against other weapons. But definitely, I think most people would agree that Word of Crota is kind of a disappointment compared to Fatebringer. Just the combination of a lot of the guns like Corrective Measure and stuff, and Praetor's Revenge from the Vault of Glass, they were all a lot more well thought out, I think, than Courtesan weapons. And some of the Courtesan weapons were good. Like, I really love Hunger of Crota. It's a really great substitute. Like, I have Truth as well, and I mean, Hunger of Crota is basically just kind of a mini Galahorn, you know? It doesn't pack the punch the Galahorn does quite, but it satisfies your need for that kind of thing. And you can still equip an exotic, which is very, very nice. So yeah, I think for the most part though, Vault of Glass did a much better job. So I think people are going to be more excited to upgrade their Vault of Glass gear as well. And hopefully, you know, all the new gear will be good. And also, you know, since they took such a long time, you know, and they delayed House of Wolves a little bit, and they didn't make a raid, I have a feeling that they spent a lot of time focusing on the other things as well, which is definitely a good thing, again. So I think people overall are just flipping out way too much about this. I think, though it will not be the same as a raid, I think the DLC will be very satisfying, and I think the arena / Prison of Elders, however you want to say it, will be a lot of fun. So I'm very excited for that. Anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a bit rambly. All my videos are pretty much rambly. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and leave your thoughts on all this stuff down below. If you guys do play Destiny and stuff. If you don't and you still watch this video, props to you, because you must have not known like half the crap I was talking about. I was just rambling. I've been playing a ton of Destiny lately. Anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace, guys, and stay reptilian. Oh my god!
Oh god!
That really scared me. Oh my god!